know I'm not the only adult that sits in their car wondering how they're making the most money they've ever made in their entire life, and it still doesn't seem to be enough. My rent is $2,000 a month, and I live in a townhouse. My car note is $535 a month, and that's on the low end compared to what I see a lot of people pay. My car insurance is $370 between two vehicles. And every time I fucking turn around, that shit's going up, and they can't even tell you why, other than that the rates have increased. Fucking why? And then you got some fucking orange man in office trying to convince you that your grocery bill has decreased, but I just went and spent $100 on fucking chips, bread, bananas, apples, some fucking muffins, and hamburger meat. Oh, don't forget the $10 eggs. My HOA just decided to charge me $100 because I left my garbage can sitting out in front of my house for a couple of days because I needed to let it dry after dumping it with bleach because there were maggots in there. You rent from these companies and they penny pinch you on every fucking thing that they can. We are being bullied into poverty by these corporations and billionaires. And we have somebody in office gaslighting us in our face, telling us, oh, no, you're not. I don't understand how the families that are living off $15 an hour, like, how are you doing it? How do you pay your rent? What do you do when your car breaks down? I don't know, dude. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I'm blessed compared to a lot of people, and it's still fucking hard.
No, because what feels like a scam is the fact that I am making more money than I ever have in my entire life, and I'm still struggling. My husband and I make more money than we have ever made, and we're still struggling. It's ridiculous. Like it's like there's no way to catch up. We're running in place sometimes. The boomer response is go out, get a better job, get better pay. You'll do fine. I did that. And everything just keeps getting more expensive as I get a better job. Like, honestly, the way that the economy has worked out, I didn't plan it this way, but if I had not gotten promotions at my previous career and then switched industries and then kind of job hopped and salary shopped pretty much, because you have to be competitive with your salaries these days. Ain't nobody just gonna work for peanuts. If I hadn't done that the way that it just happened to work out, I don't know what we would be doing right now. Because I think I make like, I don't even know, 4 times more than I made when I first entered the workforce. I would argue that we don't live above our means. We try to budget, but other than rent and house upgrade, living in a better place, everything else is pretty much the same. We don't go out any more than we did 10 years ago. We don't buy more things than we did 10 years ago. We don't go to more concerts, take more vacations, do more things than we did 10 years ago. But obviously everything is more expensive. So, that's the problem. It's not that we're doing bad as adults and can't get adult life together as we all think, because that's how I feel all the time. It's how are people doing this? They're not. They never did. Stuff is more expensive than it needs to be, and people are making less comparatively to the price of goods than they ever have. If our incomes were driven by the price of goods right now, go and find videos that compare that. I'm not a math person and a statistics person. I'm not going to fucking do that. But Jesus Christ. Can millennials catch a break? Ever? Ever? I feel bad for generations after us because they're never going to know a time where it was normal per se. I can remember a time where it was normal. Let's call it that as loosely as possible.
The true living paycheck to paycheck. Got the one vegetable in the drawer. Got the waters, got the butter, got the pickles. Got 4 eggs left. Got cheese and meat, no bread, olives, condiments, cottage cheese.
No, because like it's really getting to a point. It's really getting to a point. Every time you leave your house, $50. Pay, buy, purchase. Payment, payment, payment. Fuck! Gotta buy books. Gotta pay rent. You look up, you out of toothpaste. The next day you go get toothpaste, you out of soap. You go buy soap, now you out of deodorant. You looked at your gas tank and you only have 5 miles left. The first is Monday. The first is Monday. It was just the first. It was just the first. I need a cigarette. I need a cigarette. I need God himself to come down and hand me 30 bands right now. Like, this life. And then it wanted to do all of this when I become the adult. When I'm a grown up. Because I could have sworn back when I was 12, my mama was buying houses for $6. Like, grandma them paid 50 cents for their house, their down payment. Like, I can't even live with roommates for rent $1,000. Gas $50. Every time you pass by a gas station, look at the price of the gas. $3. $3? Is this California? What?
So, we are being kicked out of our apartment. Feels like rent just goes up and pay goes down or stays the same. And I've been doing this for years, and it's just gotten so hard, and I feel like I have failed my kids, and I'm not sure where I'm going to go, but they're going to go to their grandmother's. I was told that I wasn't allowed to come there with them, so that means I'm going to have to be separated from my kids, and she was really nasty to me over text, and she has the wrong idea about me, I think. She always has. It's been like that since my daughter was born. She's always been real mean and nasty to me. But I guess she just wants my kids to be safe, but at the same time, she has very wrong ideas about the type of person that I am. So we have to be out of here in 4 days, and I didn't realize that I wasn't going to be able to go until today. So I'm not sure where I'm going to go. Of course, I'm happy that my kids are going to have somewhere, safe, and they can be, still around their friends and things like that, but it's always been just us three, and I just don't know how I'm gonna live without my kids with me.
$66 an hour. Okay, $66 an hour is what we would have to make in today's economy to have the same buying power that our grandparents had. So this right here, that you need to work hard to have a better life, you are making $3.80 an hour starting out. That's great. That's great. Houses were $180,000. That $180,000 house is now a $450,000 house. Okay. Eggs are $6, $7, $8 a dozen. Okay. Gallons of milk are $5, $6 a gallon. Okay. Gas is $4, $5, $6 a gallon. All right. When you were making $3.80 an hour, I guarantee you weren't paying that per gallon of gas. Okay, gas was probably $1 something a gallon. Am I right? Right? Also, rent prices for those of us that are stuck renting because we can't afford to buy that $450,000 house. Okay, $2,000 a month for a 3-bedroom house, if not more. Okay, to buy $2,500 to a $3,000 a month mortgage. All right, this is not realistic anymore. It's not the world we live in. And that's why us millennials are tired, okay? We were told our whole lives, if you work hard, you're going to have a better life. And now we're in the economy we're in, and no matter how hard we work, we're still drowning.